Joel was never supposed to survive that moment, and neither was she. What if the most important death in this story was the one he didn't cause? Snow falls over the mountains outside Jackson. In the distance, chaos. A young woman is pinned against a broken fence. Infected swarm her. She's fighting, losing. Joel sees her. She hasn't seen him. Tommy squints through the snow. "She's not gonna make it," says Tommy. Joel studies the scene. Too many infected, too open, no clean shot. If they ride down there, they die with her. It wouldn't be bravery, it would be suicide. The girl screams. The sound carries across the valley. Joel tightens his jaw. He's made impossible choices before, but this one is different, because doing nothing is still a choice. He turns the horse. "We move," says Joel. Tommy hesitates. "Joel, we move," Joel repeats. They ride away. Behind them, the screaming stops. That night, Abby dies against that fence, torn apart by infected. Joel never fires a bullet, never steps in, and no one will ever know he was there. No Abby, no revenge, just silence and consequences waiting to grow. Without Abby alive, there's no one coming for Joel. Owen, Mel, Manny. They return to the stadium. The WLF continues its war in Seattle, far away from Jackson. Jackson grows. New houses, full barns, children laughing in the streets. For the first time in years, it feels stable. Ellie and Dina build something real, a home, a routine, a child. He's born during a calm winter. Joel stands quietly in the doorway. The baby cries. Dina, exhausted but smiling, brushes hair from her face. "He's got my eyes," says Dina. Ellie smirks. And Jesse's stubbornness. Jesse leans against the wall. "I'll take that as a compliment," he says. Joel stays silent. Ellie notices. "Wanna hold him?" she asks. Joel hesitates, then steps forward. The baby fits entirely in his arms. Too small, too fragile. "He's gonna grow up somewhere better," says Joel. It's not confidence. It's hope, or maybe a prayer. Jesse is present, a father. He teaches the boy to ride, to plant, to shoot safely. The child grows up surrounded by protection, not hatred. But between Joel and Ellie, something remains unfinished. One night on the porch, "If there was a cure, would you have let me?" Ellie asks. Joel doesn't look at her. The wind answers first. "I'd do it all over again," he says. Ellie nods slowly. She already knew. It's not forgiveness, but it's no longer war. When Ellie becomes a mother, she begins to understand him. The fear, the panic, the hospital. But understanding doesn't erase doubt. While Jackson builds, Seattle burns. The WLF invades the Seraphied Island. The sky turns red with smoke. The Seraphites are slaughtered. The survivors don't convert. They submit. Some join the wolves. Not out of loyalty, out of fear. Inside the stadium, Nora studies a map. She hasn't forgotten Salt Lake. She hasn't forgotten the surgeon. She hasn't forgotten the immune girl. "He took the only chance we had," says Nora. A soldier replies carefully, "We don't know that." Nora looks up. "I do." She pushes the idea. Jackson has food. Jackson has walls. Jackson has Joel Miller and the immune girl. If there was ever justice to collect, it's there. The wolves arrive at night. Jackson wakes to floodlights. Megaphones crackle through the cold air. "Hand over Joel Miller. Hand over the immune girl." Silence falls like snow. Inside the main hall, panic spreads. "Immune? What does that mean?" Eyes turn to Ellie. Joel says nothing. A man steps forward. "There was a cure?" Tommy clenches his fists. "That's a lie." "It's not," Ellie says. The town fractures. Some want to fight. Some want to negotiate. Some want answers. That night, Ellie finds Joel. "You knew this would come back." Joel stays quiet. "I can stop this," she says. He grabs her arm. "Not like that," Joel says. She pulls free. "I have to try." Before sunrise, Ellie walks through the gates alone. She approaches the wolves. "I'm the girl." Nora studies her. "And the man?" "He has nothing to do with this." There is no medical team waiting, no operating room, no second chance. Only resentment, only blame. "This is for what you stole," she says. Ellie closes her eyes. A gunshot cracks through the snow. Joel hears the shot. For 1 second, the world goes silent. Then something inside him collapses. He doesn't think. He doesn't hesitate. He moves. The gates burst open. Gunfire tears through the street. "Joel, don't!" Tommy shouts. Too late. Explosions hit the barns. Horses scatter. Children are rushed into the church basement. Chaos swallows everything. Joel finds her, Ellie's body in the snow. And there is no world anymore. The first shot he fires is rage. The second is precise. The third is execution. Jackson becomes a battlefield. Tommy takes a bullet to the leg, falls behind an overturned wagon. "Fall back! Protect the houses!" Jesse runs toward Dina. A shot hits his shoulder. He drops. Dina tries to drag him. Another shot. Silence. The wolves lose control. What began as leverage becomes slaughter. They retreat, leaving bodies and fire. So much fire. When the sun rises, Jackson is scarred. Houses destroyed, smoke still rising. Tommy survives, but limps and carries guilt. Dina is gone. Jesse is gone. Ellie is gone. There is no cure, no justice, no redemption, only loss. Years pass, this time without hope. Joel raises Ellie and Dina's son. The boy grows up on stories, not about war, but about music, about horses, about a girl who used to play guitar on the porch. One night, the boy asks, "Was my mom brave?" Joel looks at the guitar against the wall, swallows. "She was," he says. "Did she save anyone?" Silence. Joel remembers the hospital. The snow, the gunshot. She tried, he says. The boy asks one more question. Did you save her? That one never gets answered. Joel pulls him close, too tight, like he's holding back the entire world. Every night, Joel sits on the porch, looking at the rebuilt gates of Jackson, replaying that moment in the snow. If he had ridden down, if he had tried, if he had changed one decision. Some choices don't explode immediately. They detonate years later. Once again, Joel survives. And once again, he loses a daughter.